Hello, EDLS 700 candidates. Dr. Jim Palermo with a week 3 instructional message for this week that ends with our first meeting in Goldsboro at Wayne Learning Center, Wayne Community College. I have gotten a notice it'll be in we'll be meeting in room 206 up on the second floor in Wayne. I think what you'll find is that Wayne Learning Center, Wayne Community College is a nice facility. We'll probably have it pretty much to ourselves this weekend, but I look forward to seeing you there Saturday and Sunday of this week. We'll start at 9 o'clock Saturday morning, February 4th. So for this week, you need to get hold of the books. If you haven't already gotten a hold of the books, and start reading them. Make sure that you've read Morgan Chapter 1 prior to our class meeting. I'm going to be doing an activity that's an overview of Morgan, and then we will be assigning your chapters, and you'll be presenting much of the rest of Morgan to classmates during sessions 2 and 3. Jigsawed that in the past, and it's kind of worked out. So skim the rest of Morgan, images of organizations, and think about what chapter you might like to present. I'm going to ask you to choose that this weekend. Also, make sure that you have gotten a copy of Rethink, Rebuild, Rebound, the Balls, Uri King text. I call it several things, but the Gardner-Webb text, and start reading that as well. Chapters 1 and 2 are brief, and that'll give us a good overview and an introduction to that text when we meet. So I have loaded the lesson plan for this week, and you can go down and check that out if you want to. It may change a little bit, but that's probably the majority of what we're going to focus on this weekend, which again is about getting things kicked off, making sure that you understand 700 and the EDLS program, talking some about the ODP, the Organizational Development Plan, and then starting to think in the big picture about mental models, metaphors, theories. You've been teachers. Many of you are working in central office positions now. I think you know, or I'm going to emphasize how moving into administration and moving into the central office give you a bigger, broader picture of things. And I find that metaphors and theory are helpful in understanding what you believe and how you're going to lead others. In that vein, I'd like you to think just a little bit. Maybe you already have written a philosophy of education. You probably had to write something for your application for this program. Think about it again, and not more than a couple of paragraphs, not more than a page for sure. Think about your philosophy of education, please, and post something in Blackboard here. There's no right or wrong answer there, obviously, but I'd like to know what do you believe? And I'll tell you a little bit about what I believe when we're together this weekend. Again, much of a program that is to prepare you to be superintendents, the EDLS program, I believe is about self-knowledge. I was an old, well, I went through PEP a million years ago, and one of the key things about the Principals Executive Program was it was about self-knowledge, about learning who you are so that you can better lead others. I'm going to try to bake that into some of 700 as I teach it too. So bring the books, get a little reading done. Bring your electronic devices to class. We will do some work online, and if you have, we will set up, and you should bring your laptop or other electronic device to class. Also bring, we're not supposed to eat in the room, but bring snacks and drinks and things that you need. Bring all of your comfort foods, please. If you lose power, an electrical extension cord, if you're bringing your electrical device, please bring a cord. You might need, I'll bring a couple of them as well, but I found that we've been short cords some at Wayne, so that's one other tip. Here are some of the material. You don't need to preview any of these. These are materials that I'm going to use in our teaching, my teaching in our class this weekend. Please do post your philosophy of education, do a little reading, and see you on Saturday, February 4th, Wayne Community College, room 206 at 9 a.m. Thanks. Look forward to seeing you.